Alright, everybody, welcome to the Epic Awesome Show. And here with us today, we have the winner of the acting portion of AX Idol, Amanda Lee.
Hi, everyone.
Yes. Hello, and how are you doing today?
I'm good.
Good. Alright, so let's get this started, shall we?
Yeah.
How did you get interested in voice acting?
Well, I actually started singing on YouTube back in 2006. And I started to speak the lyrics in some of the parts. And then some people were like, "Oh, I really like you as this character. Would you mind recording some lines?" That's kind of how I got into it.
Ah.
It's kind of a weird way of jumping.
Alright, so this is going to be about AX Idol now. How crazy was AX Idol?
It was insane. Oh my god. Well, I tried last year. I auditioned. I went all the way out there to California. I didn't get through. And this year I wasn't as prepared as I was last year. Because last year I was like, okay, all I'm gonna do is go out there and do AX Idol. But this year I was really more relaxed. I'm actually really surprised that I did well. But it was insane. I absolutely nothing all weekend because I was so nervous. And they had us doing everything, and they were we had to be there 3 hours early for interviews and sound checks and stuff. But
oh wow,
it was a lot of fun. I had time of my life. So.
All right. So what was going through your mind before Anime Expo actually began?
You mean
before the whole convention started, as you were going on your way to the convention, before the first day began?
I was super nervous. I actually changed my monologue a week before my audition, a week before it started, because I was so paranoid that it wasn't going to be perfect.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I was just okay, I'm going all the way out there. I've saved up all this money. I'm not going to come back empty-handed.
Yeah.
I just gave my all, and yeah, I was so nervous. I get really bad stage fright, which is really bad with me. I don't show it on my face, but God, it torments me.
Okay, so now this is going. How exactly did you choose the monologue that you actually auditioned with?
Well, originally I was gonna do Mary from Yumi-kun Mary, which is pretty much all screaming role. Yeah. But I remember last year I did Renge from Ouran Host Club, and I pretty much screamed the whole time. And what happened was the judges told me that I was yelling too much and that I should do more levels, softer and louder parts. And actually, I did Taiga this year from Toradora, and I really love her. And people always tell me that I voice her really well, which makes me really happy. So I thought, why not? Since I'm suited for her. I couldn't find an episode that had a lot of levels in it, so I actually took lines from different scenes and kind of put them together to make my own monologue.
Nice.
But it worked out, and it was the best monologue that I could have put together.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
So how surprised were you when they announced that you were actually one of the finalists?
Well, actually, it was a funny story. After I did my monologue, Kayako, who's I think she's the owner or the president of Bang Zoom, she was like, "Oh, you were very good. We'll see you at Nokia." So, as soon as I was done with my audition, I knew that I was in the finals.
Yeah.
So I was kind of sitting there, waiting for them to call my name whenever the finals were happening. But yeah, so it was kind of a countdown.
I see.
I
see. All right, so now I'm going to go away from this right now a little bit, and I've got a couple of random questions for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay,
I love random
so what is your favorite anime and why?
I really love Gundam Seed and Gundam Seed Destiny because it was the first anime that I actually fangirled over. Loved it so much, and it's how actually I started voice acting, because those were the songs that I sang, and she was pretty much Lacus Klein, who's in that anime, was pretty much the first character that I really felt a connection towards and started voice acting. So if it hadn't been for that anime, I probably wouldn't be a voice actor.
Nice. So yay for Gundam Seed.
Yeah, love it.
So what was the first project you ever got a part in?
Well, when I first started out, we did me and my friend did our own projects, which took all of our time. we did Mermaid Melody. And it was really bad. Oh my god, I was such a bad voice actor when I first started out. I would get the best hate emails ever. Wish I had saved them.
Oh, that's funny.
I don't really remember what was the first that I didn't produce myself.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's been a long time. It's been yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, moving on. If you could meet a famous actor / singer, either or, throughout all of history, who would it be and why?
That's a hard one. I don't know. I really like the voice actors that are out now.
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to meet Johnny Young Bosch or Vic Mignogna and just talk to them. I don't know, and ask them questions.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't really have a number one favorite voice actor or a singer. I kind of like a whole group of individuals because I can't decide.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So going back to actually AX Idol now, for the finals, did you know what anime you were actually going to be doing?
Yes, actually. Whenever you're done with the finals,
yeah.
They made us stick around for 5 hours after the finals. After the auditions ended.
Yeah.
And they have a list of names, and they have all these girls and all these guy characters. And usually they pick for you. But this year, Kayako turned to me and the other Amanda, who was in the finalist, and was like, "Oh, just pick one." So she picked one, and I picked one. And there wasn't a lot to choose from with the girls. She only had 4 girl characters, and she had 12 or 14 guy characters. The guys got to have their whole choice. We got a lot of choices there.
Nice.
Yeah, so we had that night and the whole next day to prepare who we were gonna be.
Nice. Okay, so now as you were coming out on stage for the finals, and to perform, how did it feel when everybody started cheering for you?
It was a really an amazing feeling. I don't do a lot of stage work, so I usually am okay, just don't look at the audience, I'll be okay. And I just smiled a lot, and I could hear my mom from the crowd, which really embarrassed me a lot. But it was an amazing feeling. While you're laughing at me.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you.
No, it was amazing. And
yeah.
Actually, I don't really remember a lot from the finals because I was okay, focus, Amanda, focus. You can do this. Don't mess up.
So when they actually announced that you won AX Idol, how long did it take for it to really sink in that you won?
It's still sinking in. I wake up and I'm that was a dream, right? Oh no, maybe AX Idol's next weekend. Crap, what am I gonna do? It's still sinking in. Actually, I was talking to the winner of the singing. Yeah. And she has the same feeling. She always feels like she's gonna wake up and it's gonna be a dream.
Okay. All right. Has your popularity changed at all since you won AX Idol?
A little bit, yeah, it has. I've gotten a lot more compliments than I used to, and I've definitely gotten a lot more subscribers on YouTube.
Yeah.
I've definitely taken a big step in the professional world. So that's really where I'm maturing, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have
All right. Do you have any advice for any AVAs out there that are looking to audition for the acting part of AX Idol next year?
Yeah, definitely. Do you mean monologue wise or just
just monologue wise, anything, really?
Yeah. Just make sure that you have a good monologue, one with a lot of levels. Make sure you're not just going out there and screaming and yelling at the top of your lungs, because they want to make sure that you can do a lot of emotions and different ranges, because characters definitely go through character transformations through animes. And if you can't find one that suits you and has a lot of levels, maybe do what I did and makeshift one. Maybe not do that because I don't know if that will work. But definitely be yourself on stage whenever you go up there for your audition. Don't try to act too professional because they might think that you're being too snotty and that you don't really care about it. I smiled the whole time through my audition and just was really sweet and myself. Just be yourself and yeah, get up there. Face your fears.
All right. So, what was your favorite part of Anime Expo besides you winning AX Idol?
I don't know. I pretty much the whole time I was like so focused on AX Idol.
Yeah.
That I didn't really have a lot of time to go to the other parts of the convention, which really made me sad because I had like this whole lineup. I was like, okay, if I don't get to the auditions, I'll go to like this and this and this, and I'll be fine.
Yeah.
But I was just like so focused on Anime Expo that I didn't really, on AX Idol, I didn't really go to anything else in Anime Expo, which I regret doing because I wish I had now.
Yeah.
But I actually had a table because I was selling my art in the artist alley. So like the second day, whenever I wasn't doing anything for AX Idol, I was like there. And I liked that because I got to meet some people, some of my fans I got to meet, which is really nice. I really enjoyed that.
All right. So now that you have won AX Idol, what is next for you?
Well, I'm going to go actually next month and claim my reward from Bang Zoom. I get to go have a wall session, which I guess I get to be like an extra character. Probably like Flower 4 or like girl number like 18 or something.
Yeah.
That's okay. And then I get like an audition and I get like a tour of Bang Zoom. And yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Wow, dang, that's kind of awesome.
Yeah. And it looks really good on like applications.
Yeah.
And definitely a confident booster.
Yeah.
It puts you out there in the world. So.
Definitely. All right, so that's actually all the questions I actually have for you.
Went through them fast.
Yeah. So yet again, I'd like to thank you for actually coming on to the Epic Awesome Show.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
All right, so everybody, this has been the AX Idol acting part winner. Oh yeah, Amanda Lee.
Thanks for listening.
Yep. See you guys later.